Eating healthy can feel difficult, and if you add traveling to that, to some that can sound like nearly impossible. But today we'll be driving across the country from West Coast to East Coast, tracking everything that we eat, attempting to hit our targeted macros. We'll be doing our best to make healthy, conscious decisions on this 2,000-mile road trip. I'll be using this app called Lose It, and my girlfriend will be using the really popular app, Myfitness Pal. At the end of this video, you should know which app is going to be better for you. Also learn better tips and tricks on counting macros. 0 miles, this is it. We're leaving goodbye, California. And just like that, we have 2,200 miles ahead of us, from Long Beach, California, all the way to Forsyth County, Georgia, where we're moving to. It's already 1 p.m. and with LA traffic, we didn't really get too far before getting hungry.
So we traveled about an hour. While we're still in the city, we're gonna take advantage and have lunch. We're choosing Waba Girl because it is a bigger chain food restaurant. It will make the logging process more accurate on our apps in comparison to other places.
Tip number 2 for you guys is to log your meals before you actually eat. In this case, we're doing it as we place our order, but you don't want to have to be on these apps while you're eating. Enjoy your food.
Quick, easy meal. Can't complain. We hit the macros, I think. I have 1,000 calories left though, so.
This might be a given, but invest in some type of lunchbox and use it. We just took some snacks this morning, and some advice is if you're buying snacks, what makes it a lot easier to log your meals, or in this case, any kind of food, is anything with a barcode. A lot of these apps, you could simply just scan. Now, both of these have this feature. It's free on the Lose It app, but on Myfitness Pal, on the other hand, they moved this to a premium feature. So if you don't have their subscription, you would have to search for it on their database. This might be a deal breaker for some, and trust me, from experience, the barcode scanner makes things a lot quicker.
So if you don't have a scale with you, you could also just individually add each grape that you eat.
For dinner, it's late, but this Vietnamese spot is still open. Now, I'm going with the chicken pho. And you should know that every restaurant is not going to be listed on either of these apps, but you could still ballpark to see which one it averages in regards to the macronutrients. And that's what I do. I look at a few and I get one that's in the average. Another option you have is you could try logging the whole ingredients.
It's rice noodles, tofu, and beef.
You estimate the portion size and log that. Alright, here we are guys, finishing day 1 in Tucson, Arizona. I like how the widget for Lose It looks like right here. Solid tip is try using the widgets on either of these apps. For me, it helps me as a reminder to not break my streak, but as you can see, I'm under and hitting my macros. Not just me, but my girlfriend is too. My girlfriend got these gift cards from Starbucks and Subway, so you can bet that's what was for breakfast and lunch, and you could say we ate pretty good.
This is what it is: spinach, feta, egg whites. Pretty much high fat for my breakfast, but I guess that's because it's probably the cheese. 810 is kind of high. I didn't expect this to have like about over 100 calories, so I'm pretty sure I'm starting off the day with high sugar, high fat.
For lunch, we both had to make some tweaks to our meals by minimizing our fat intake. Could I get the 6-inch Subway All-American Club? I did this by minimizing the cheese and the dressing, but I noticed that on the Lose It app, they have multiple entries on the sub that I got. Like 2 or 3. So just to kind of have peace of mind, I went to the Subway app, and you could do the same thing for wherever you're eating. Look it up and then just compare the macronutrients on their website to the app that you're using, and then that should just kind of give you the reassurance that you're choosing the right one. Sabrina, on the other hand, though, is kind of having a different issue.
Couldn't find the correct sandwich I was looking for. So I just picked a generic Subway ham sandwich to find something closest to the calories, although I cannot edit it or change the macros. That is part of the premium subscription. So with the free version, you could only find something close to it.
So this is the snack aisle here at Walmart. Really focusing on getting a better variety of snacks.
Look at that fat. Gotta find one though.
We found ourselves in a predicament later that day. Time was against us as it was getting dark, and we're somewhere near the Mexican border in Texas though. So looking for any place open to have dinner, Yelp found this one spot that might be open, but when we arrived, it looked like it was someone's home that was turned into a restaurant. All the lights were off, so we didn't really bother.
I don't like looking up stuff at Google because the times are never updated.
30 minutes before midnight, this is our last resort. 49 grams of protein to go. Day 2 was a success that today, why change it? We found the same spots for breakfast and lunch, but today's gonna be different though because we'll finally be getting in some movement in today. 3 days in a car, I was so glad to be able to foam roll. Good morning, starting off the day in Sulphur, Texas. So yesterday wasn't the best day, pretty much a repeat of day 1, but honestly, I'm ready to go home. And just like that, we were on our way. We found that Qdoba spot again. It's so good and it fits our macros, so we ate that. And if there's one where you live, definitely check it out. We also finally on day 4 finished the Starbucks gift card after one last meal. What are we ordering, babe?
Whatever's left on the gift card.
For us, using both of these apps really helped us not get too off track on this 4-day trip to our new home. Refilled in water. Car has a full tank of gas. Feeling pretty good. We're only 5 hours left to reaching our destination in Georgia. So if you use any of these apps and found this video helpful, we would really appreciate it if you could like this video and subscribe. See you next week.